What's up, Game Boys and Girls? Big T here, back with another video. And then this video is going to be kind of sloppy, but just kind of want to share with you guys my new setup. Haven't really done that yet. I've done the video before, back when I was in Florida, about my kind of game room setup and all that. So you guys have a pretty decent idea of, you know, what systems I have, what games I have. But now I want to show you kind of my setup here. It's a little messy in here. I probably should have cleaned up a little bit better, but whatever. It's the life of a gamer, as they say. So let's go ahead, and I'm just gonna grab the camera, grab the microphone. Like I said, it's not gonna be overly clean. It's gonna be a little sloppy, but just get the point across. That's what matters. So you can see behind me here. Let's just get up and do this. All right, so making a mess. All right, come on. All right, there we go. So this is my little nook here, but it's smaller than the spot I had before, but it's more conducive to having a game room. So as you can see, this has built-in shelving on the walls here. And I was able to put all my stuff up here. So as you can see at the top there, we have Amiibos, some of my Amiibo collection. There's some in the back, but I try to put the more important ones in the front. So you have the kind of classic Nintendo characters like Rob the Robot, and Duck Hunt and Dog, and Game & Watch over there. You also have Callie and Marie there from Splatoon 1. I test technically Splatoon 2 as well. Then you have the Metroid, basically the Samus Returns amiibos, which are really cool. And those are really expensive now. I had no idea the price. I mean, I'm talking $200 for those two amiibos there. Then you have Yoshi's Woolly World with the Yoshi amiibo who fell over. Obviously, also you have the Guardian amiibo there. I think that's gone up as well. And you have Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival, the game, and Isabelle and Digby in the case there. That is not expensive. GameStop was basically giving those freaking things away for like $10 brand new. So they do very well. And here you see my Elebits character. I showed that in another video not too long ago. And then under that you have the Metroid Samus Returns kind of special edition box on top of a Daruk amiibo, and you can see there's some Disney Infinity characters there. And there's all my, well, not all of them, but most of my Switch games are squeezed in up there. Along with Ukulele and Dinosaur Planet N64 style boxes, Contra 3, Alien Wars, Pico Interactive game for 40 Winks for N64, and then all my Switch cases. I don't keep the games in the cases; I keep them separate. So most of those, I'd say about 98% of those, there's no game in there. And then you have Mizzah Tee himself chilling up there in front of some N64 titles with the labels, which I love. And below that you have N64 boxes for, you know, classic titles. You got Star Wars, Shadows of the Empire, Rogue Squadron, Castlevania, Shadow Man, Conker's Bad Fur Day, Turok, Zelda 64 or Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, GoldenEye 007 Perfect Dark, Super Mario 64, and Mario Kart 64, among other things there. And it's more N64 games spread out over there. That lovely Banjo-Kazooie amiibo, which I love, Earthworm Jim, Dinosaur Planet, N64 games, and Ocarina of Time, or not Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. And then my prized Sega Saturn collection there, with many titles I've gone over. You can see those things in my collection videos, my live streams on my channel if you haven't watched those. Then you have my Mario plus Rabbit statues up there for Mario, or Rabbit Luigi and Rabbit Mario. Daemon X Machina controller. Split Plat Pro. Then there's also a Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Split Pad Pro style controllers there. Then you have Shin Megami Tensei 4 Special Edition for 3DS up there. Next to the Sega Genesis Mini on top of a Sega Saturn box, and there's my Wii U collection there. My Wii collection below it. These are not all my games. This is there's a good bulk of them. Some of them are in my little storage units. You'll see in a minute. Then there's Gamecube below that, and what is it? What's that in the corner? Dreamcast, some Sega Saturn, more Gamecube at the bottom. Got a ton of Gamecube games, and again, they're not all in there. Just wanted to show you some of them there. Let me get my light back over here so we can see this a little better. Alright, so now you see my shelving here, and I'm going to get some lights put in here to make it look really snazzy. There's my guitar. But yeah, you can see my N64s. You can see my GameCube. There's my Super Nintendo. There's my PS1. There's my classic minis in the corner over there, next to Dewey. Then there's the Sega Genesis. What do we have? Oh yeah, the statue of Sonic is kind of covered up there for a minute by a hanging curtain. But yeah, you know, I have books, and there's a bunch of what do you call them? Starlink ships and characters down in there. Some of my special editions again. A pile of dirty clothes that need to go away. What else? You can see my 360 games, my Xbox original games, my vintage iPod player from Sony. It still works really well, and I love to use it. And here's my cases where I have like my excessive games and stuff. So there's that. There's my vintage. This is like right before HD TVs came into the fold. So this is kind of like a LCD monitor or LCD TV. That this is one of the first that had HDMI inputs. So it still has sensibilities of a CRT in a way, or AV, you know, input TV. But you can also put not S video. What is it? What's that input? I can't think of it right now. But you know, for computer monitors and whatnot, I cannot think of what it's called. Old computer monitors. VGA. It has a VGA input as well, which makes it very versatile. So I can watch vintage VCR tapes in it through AV, but I can also run old computers on it, which is great, and it works as a great monitor for that. So that's cool. And then you have, you know, this is a mess for sure. My Wii U, my Xbox Series X, my original Xbox there, my Wii U gamepad and all that good stuff. And down there you have my N64, my GameCube. These are the ones I actually use to play on. PS4. So yeah, Dreamcast is down there. Also, this is a wired mess over here. But yeah, that's a quick look at my setup here. I love this little nook, this little gaming nook I have here. All right, back to me. Let me see if I can get my camera back up here. Set. Let's do this. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the look of it. You can see my PSVR goggles back there, headset, which I love the PSVR. It's great. Hopefully they continue that. Sony continues that with PS5 and improves it. But yeah, that's just a quick look at my setup. My new setup here, my new little nook. I love the shelving. That is the biggest thing. I don't particularly like to do shelving too much. As you can see, I use these plastic kind of containers because allergies and dust, and I don't like the dust because of my allergies. So I mostly stayed away from using shelving, but it doesn't seem to get too dusty in here. But it's great. So I like this little setup. Let me know what you guys think of it. You think it's cool? Let me know. I mean, I know you haven't seen it presented very well. I'm just kind of slinging my camera around showing you stuff, but I like it. It's really cozy. I just gotta reinforce my door there. It's a lot of sound comes through it still, so I'm gonna put some plating on it, some wooden plating and some kind of buffer, and that way it can be quiet in here, and not too much outside noise coming in like I just heard. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe. You can't dislike. I guess you can just still dislike, but either way. Thank you again for watching and listening, and I'll see you fools next time. Peace out.